In 2007 I took a little trip along with my guitar across the mighty Mississippi, and I was heading out to Cali for a show or two. And I've been driving for a damn long time. My eyes getting heavy and my throat was dry, so I stopped off in this little Texas town for a brew. And everyone stared and don't know why I had my aviators on just to shade my eyes. It must have been the long-haired sandals I had on. I just wasn't quite western enough, no boots, hats, or buckles, or any of that stuff. And my t-shirt had some lyrics from a Bob Marley song. So I sat at the bar and I put my head down low. Figured just one beer, then I would go, cause I'd never been one to go around looking for a fight. I finished that beer, put my tip on the bar, started making my way out front of the car. Thought I'd hit the road and everything would be alright. Wrong. Things don't always go as planned. You just gotta play the cards in your hand. And that day God dealt me a 2 and a 7 off suit. Cause I'd almost made it to the door when suddenly I found my ass on the floor. And I looked up to see what I'd gotten myself into. He's about 6'5", 1,100 pounds. It was him and his buddies all standing around, just staring down at me with this evil look in their eyes. He said, you look like a goddamn liberal bastard. Bet you love Mount Albright and you hate Dennis Hastert. And judging by the hippie shit you wear, and I'd say I'm right. He said, you're an unpatriotic Yankee piece of shit. You'll vote Hillary Clinton for president. If you'll step outside, I'll knock some sense in your head. Well, things were escalating mighty fast. I had to think of something quick just to save my ass. So I stood up, brushed myself off, looked at him and said, I'm an all-American son of a bitch. I buy ham, pork cars, and cigarettes, and I buy my lotto tickets from an Indian. This Chinese woman cleans my clothes, my grass gets cut, but wine and Pablo till the feds catch up and kick both their asses out. Play. Patriotic as anybody here, and I pointed out his German beer, hoping and praying I could make him see the light. You see, them leather boots are from New Zealand, and that Swiss Army watch, I got its name for a reason. Now don't you feel ashamed when people ask for the time? Sir, I'll be glad to step outside if you can look me dead in the eye. Tell me where that all-American cowboy hat was made. Cross my fingers, pray to God I was right, cause if I wasn't, there was gonna be a fight. But he hung his head down low and he whispered, China. Well, I caught a little understanding in his eyes, but the effect wasn't quite what I'd had in mind. Cause he pulled a Russian pistol and he chased me out the door. Well, I'm an all-American son of a bitch. I buy ham, pork cars, and cigarettes, and I buy my lotto tickets from an